This is Dr. Josh Christensen of Cornerstone Healing, and I'm going to give a more scientific explanation about the muscle activation that we do. And so you first got to understand a term called proprioception. Proprioception is our body sense or body position. This is an internal knowing of where our body is in space. So for example, if I close my eyes, I can tell right now my elbow's bent 90 degrees. So we have all of these sensors inside of joints and muscles and tissues around joints and our skin that sense pressure, vibration, movement, touch, things like that. And so all of these receptors that provide this touch and vibration and movement and pressure sensation, the general term for those is called proprioceptors. So proprioceptors create proprioception, which is again our body's internal sense of knowing where our own body is in space. And so in the muscles, they have these special proprioceptors in the ends in the middle of the muscle. And when a muscle gets overloaded or injured, it can stop firing properly. And the reason that happens is these proprioceptors stop sending signals to the brain. So in essence, the brain does not know what's happening because it's not getting any feedback from the muscle. The brain has lost the ability to monitor and control the muscle properly because these proprioceptors in the muscle have stopped sending signals to the brain. And so in muscle activation, what we do is stimulate the proprioceptors at the ends of the muscle. They're called Golgi tendon organs. They respond to pressure. We stimulate these nerve endings to get them firing again. Basically, if we stimulate them with enough pressure, they'll start firing on their own. And then in the middle of the muscle, there's what's called a muscle spindle cell. It's another type of proprioceptor. So we stimulate that through stretch, and it will start firing on its own again when done in a certain way. And when we stimulate all of the proprioceptors in the muscle, that muscle will gain the ability to again maintain a contraction and allow the brain to properly monitor and control it. And so in the muscle activation testing, we are testing the muscle to see if it can hold a contraction for 2 seconds, what's called an isometric contraction. So for example, if I'm testing the bicep, I pull on the arm, see if they can hold the test. If they can't, the arm gives way, it tells us that muscle is not working properly. To reactivate it, we stimulate the proprioceptors in the muscle. Also, there are 5 acupressure points that we stimulate for each muscle. The doctor who developed this word found if you would not stimulate these acupressure points, it would not stay working. And so we stimulate nerves in the muscle. We also stimulate 5 acupressure points so the muscle starts working again. So again, with the bicep example, we get done stimulating it. I come and I pull hard. If the person can resist appropriately and hold a contraction, that tells us the muscle is working and it's firing properly again.